President of the United States, Donald Trump, scored a major election victory after sweeping the Iowa caucuses. Ruth Hamilton reports.
Former President Donald Trump took a step closer to securing his third consecutive nomination for the Republican Party after receiving over 50% of the popular vote in the Iowa caucus. Trump gained 20 delegates, 3 times more than the next presidential aspirant, Governor of Florida Ron DeSantis, who had over 20% of the popular vote and gained 8 delegates. Trump addressed his supporters, thanking them for following his landslide win over his Republican rivals.
I just want to thank you all. This is a very special night, and this is the first because the big night is going to be in November when we take back our country, and truly, we do make our country great again. Thank you very much, everybody.
He also thanked the state of Iowa on his social media platform, Truth Social. Despite facing legal woes, Trump remains to be the front-runner among other Republican politicians. Trump claimed a runaway victory, securing 51% of the vote, while Florida Governor Ron DeSantis came in a distant second at 21.2%. Despite strong polling earlier in the month, former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley lost out to her Florida rival with 19.1%. Following the vote, entrepreneur Vivek Ramaswamy, who gained 7.7%, dropped out of the race and endorsed Trump.
As of this moment, we are going to suspend this presidential campaign. And this is going to have to be, there's no path for me to be the next president absent things that we don't want to see happen in this country. And I think that I am very worried for our country. I think we are skating on thin ice as a nation. Tonight I called Donald Trump to tell him that I congratulate him on his victory. And now going forward, he will have my full endorsement for the presidency. And I think we're going to do the right thing for this country.
DeSantis, on the other hand, claimed that the media was against him.
They threw everything but the kitchen sink at us. They spent almost $50 million attacking us. No one's faced that much all the way just through Iowa. The media was against us. They were writing our obituary months ago. They even called the election before people even got a chance to vote.
Meanwhile, during his address, Trump called for Republicans and Democrats alike to come together and strengthen out the world to end the death and destruction in Ukraine and Gaza. The former president of the United States also claimed that the conflicts in Ukraine and the Middle East should have never happened and vowed to get them solved very fast.
We want peace through strength. Russia would have never attacked Ukraine, would have never done it. Putin and I get along fine. We get along very well. That's a good thing, not a bad thing. The fake news, if the fake news would become real and honest news, 90% of our problems in this country would be solved. I know President Putin very well. I know Zelensky very well. I'm going to get him in. We're going to get it solved very quickly. Should have never happened.
Trump, the only U.S. president to face criminal charges, to which he strongly denies, has a huge lead over party rivals in the polls, although he has skipped all 5 Republican debates. This is Ruth Hamilton, SMNI News.